Hey everybody, David here with T&D Sports Cards. Welcome to a brand new video. And today is Friday, so I'd like to wish everybody a happy Friday. And we are going to open a bunch of packs of 1978 Topps football. I have done a couple videos on these. We did a way back from 1978. At this point, it was probably close to 2 years ago. We were fortunate enough to find the John Stallworth rookie. So that is one of the big rookies in this set. The biggest rookie has eluded me all the way up to this point, the Tony Dorsett. However, there are lots of other Hall of Famers and other rookie cards we could potentially find. I was going through these. I grabbed a bunch of them because I noticed that like several of them, the seals were either almost open, or some of them actually were sort of popped open. Well, of course, the ones I'm picking up right now don't look like they are open, but there were definitely, see, here's one that's, the seal was loose. I have not opened any of these to this point, so hopefully these packs are fine. I think they are. I mean, I've had them for quite some time. So anyway, with that, let's get into these and see what we got. And of course, that Walter Payton we have on display there would be a nice one to find too. Yeah, this is a really loose seal on this one. That's some great looking gum there. Some of it's on the back of the card here. All right, well, these cards appear to be extremely sharp. So we are starting off with a Cardinals team leader card featuring Mel Gray and Terry Metcalf, along with Roger Worley, Mike Dawson. We have a Bruce Laird, the Assassin. Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Washington of the Bucks, Terry Beeson of the Seahawks. We have a beautiful looking checklist. These cards are actually very sharp. Raphael Septien, I guess this was right before he became the Cowboys kicker. I definitely remember him being with the Cowboys. And of course, finding kickers, that's what we usually find when we go through these old packs, at least from my pack openings. Eddie Payton, who actually, Eddie Payton, this is Walter Payton's brother. It's got to be. Even looks like him in the profile there. I believe this is a rookie card. And speaking of rookie cards, we have one right behind it here too. This is a Fred Dean. This is a pretty nice looking card. I mean, it's off top to bottom, as you can see there. I'm just going to throw this quickly into a sleeve. I may have actually pulled this card in the past. For some reason I'm thinking I have, but I don't remember 100%, but that's a nice sharp looking card. We have Noah Jackson of the Bears, Mike Pruitt, and Mike Arneson. So that was a pretty good pack to start. Yeah, this one's popped open too. Well, the sides seem to be pretty tight. So yeah, like I said, I have not gone through these. That looks great. Now this one's totally stuck. That is a molded piece of gum there on our Larry Little. So, and it actually, I don't know if you can tell in the light, it really came through. Like you can see that the gum has been stuck to that for an awfully long time. Okay, so we have Lou Pacone, James Scott, Gene Washington. Oh, that's nice. Again, a bit off center, but a very sharp card. This is second year. Yeah, 77 is his rookie card. that's a nice card to find once again. I'm sorry, I was not totally prepared to pop these things up here. And we found another kicker, Ray Wersching, who, I mean, he kicked for the Niners for a while. I mean, he was their kicker, like, even into the 80s. Larry McCarron, Jeff West. We have Ed Taylor, and, well, we did find a Tony Dorsett. I don't know what this is here. Is that part of the card, or is that, like, part of the picture? I don't know. That's weird looking. But it doesn't appear to be affecting the surface of the card at all. There's some kind of a mark there. I don't know what that yellow stuff is, if that actually really is part of the picture, but that's actually fairly well centered from the Super Bowl of '77. I was going to say we're going to start running out of room for display here already, but that's not a bad thing. We will figure that out. It's a nice looking card. And we have Ahmad Rashad, who was a very good player and has been a broadcaster forever. Pat McAnally, Tony Leinhart, and Clark Gaines of the Jets. This card's actually centered really nice. So that was a pretty fruitful pack. And we have another one here that's popped. But again, it's tight around the sides here. I have this piece of gum. And that one. Well, now, would anybody care to try this gum? I don't think so. At least I'm not going to try it. When it's yellowed like that, that's probably not worth it. All right, so at least with 79 packs, I think every time I've done a pack opening, I've found Fran Tarkenton. This is 78, so obviously this doesn't count. But he is a Hall of Famer. So we will get him sleeved up. And we have Jim Zorn. Now, I'm not sure if this... No, this is not his rookie card. I think I have his rookie, which... Yeah, the rookie is definitely from the 77 set. Actually, it might even be the 76, now that I think about it. But that is a classic example of Topps and their airbrushing, because that just looks kind of silly, much like the Clark Gaines card. Mike Haynes. Now, is this a rookie of his? I'm not sure about that. But this is a good looking card too. Yeah, I don't know if that is his rookie. I will have to look into that. All right, so we have Mike Dolbin, Jim Hart, who stuck around for an awfully long time, Claude Humphrey, Reggie Williams, another kicker, Mark Mosley, John Mendenhall, Eddie Edwards, Tony Fritsch, John Hanna, he was a good player. We have All-Pro Cleveland team. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it said Cleveland team. Cleveland Elam of the 49ers. And the last card here is Neil Colsey of the Raiders. Okay, now this one is not sealed. Or this one is sealed, I'm sorry. This one was not popped. And we have a better looking pack of gum, or piece of gum, sorry. Tom Jackson has some residue on it. Okay, so we're going to start with Joe Reed of the Lions. Roland Lawrence. Virgil, I don't know if it's Livers or Livers. I've definitely come across his cards a few times. Greg Bingham. Terry Beeson. Greg Pruitt. Efren Herrera. It's actually an interesting looking shot there. I'm gonna guess that's a training camp, but it almost looks like it's almost like a stadium under construction behind it there, or behind him. John Mendenhall, we've already found that one. Bill Bryant, we do have a card with Walter Payton on it here. Earl Mann and Walter Payton. Well, let's get this one up. Never anything wrong with finding a Walter Payton card. I guess we can stick him right here. Very nice. Bucky Diltz, Raymond Chester, another checklist. I almost feel like this was the same one that we found in the first pack. I could be wrong about that. And then we have Tom Jackson, All-Pro. He had a good career. And then an even longer career as a broadcaster for ESPN. Yeah, this one was sort of sealed. And we have a two-tall on the back there. Bob Baumhauer, who was part of the Killer Bees. Chuck Christ, Tony Peters, Devin Williams, Greg Pruitt, Jim Mitchell, Eddie McMillan, Bill Linkadis, Pete Johnson, he played for a while, and he was definitely on the Bengals team that went to the Super Bowl a few years later. David Taylor, Roger Worley. Did we come across him earlier? I almost want to say we did. Norris Thomas, Roland Lawrence, I think we did. And there is the Ed Too-Tall, a badly miscut Ed Too-Tall. And we have, oh, I thought that was another Pete Johnson, sorry. Chuck Muncie, Doug Van Horn, Herman Edwards. I think this actually is his rookie card. I believe it is. He was very, very entertaining when he was the Jets coach. I very much looked forward to his press conferences. He always had something witty and funny to say. Greg Bingham, yeah, we've seen a couple of these. Paul Krause, Gary Barbaro, Golden Richards. We have Gary Huff, Fred Cook, Norris Thomas, Benny Malone. We have the Eagles team leader card, which also has Herman Edwards on it, along with Hall of Famer Harold Carmichael, Gene Washington, and Benny Cunningham. All right, so we got one left here. This one was actually not popped. And this is actually a really nice card on the top here. We have two of the guys we put on display here. Two of the all-time greats. Let's get this one up here as well. That looks nice. And we have interception leaders. Dan Pfeiffer, Ray Jarvis, Doug Van Horn, Brian Kelly, Darryl Lucci, if I'm saying that correctly, Jake Scott, Brian Sipe, he was good. He also played in the USFL. And we have a very nice Franco Harris here. This card looks pretty good. Now, like I said, running out of room, but that's not a bad thing. it's definitely good to fill up the screen with nice cards. We have Henry Child, Lewis Wright, Bob Avellini, and our last card is Andre Tillman of the Dolphins. He's got a lot of gum residue on the back of this card. Wow, all right, so that was a pretty fruitful pack opening there as we've gone through, and you can see here, we're kind of blocking our Fred Dean there, but oh well, I guess it'll have to be what it is. So yeah, this was pretty cool. Lots of nice ones. We still have managed to not find a Tony Dorsett rookie, although we did find this one, which I guess sort of fits in the rookie category since this is a first-year card that he is featured on, even though it's not technically his card. It's just a Super Bowl card. But nonetheless, that's actually a better shot than his rookie card is. But anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. I know this took a little bit of time, but 7 packs, I guess, takes a little bit of time to get through. I hope everybody's doing well, and we will see you guys soon with our next new video. Take care, and thanks again for watching.